Shane Beatty, head coach of the West Shore Rebels. Howie Zaron, head coach of the Langley Rams, set up for a Week 4 first-place showdown, a couple of 3-0 clubs. And Shane, let's start with you. Just sort of walk me through the mindset of your group after the win up in the Apple Bowl and what's ahead here in Week 4.
Well, it's a big win up in Kelowna, right? I mean, it's a long bus trip for us, and kids are excited to play. We were ready for that game. We were dialed in, and it was a good matchup all the way through. And obviously, it's good for the league to see games like that, right? Two well-coached teams there, and we were lucky to come out with the win, but we felt we earned it in a hard-fought game.
Howie, your club, a real strong victory. You moved to 3-0. I think you expected to be in this spot as well. Talk about the mindset of you and your staff and your group.
Well, I just think for us, it's just, every week we got a new challenger, and, so we're focused on the Rebels now, and, Chilliwack is in the past. I mean, it was a good game by us. I think we played all three phases very well. We wanted to come out and be a little physical with them, and I think we did that.
Yeah, you did.
Shane, I mean, I'm sure you've already watched the film and broken it down. What'd you see from this Rebels team when you watched that tape from their win up in Kelowna?
For me, you mean the Rams versus Valley?
Yeah.
Well, they're a well-coached team. They have a ton of athletes. I have nothing but respect for them there. That two-back scheme they got going on, it's hard to be able to – you pick your poison now, right? So the two backs they have, and obviously with 15 and 3 and a couple of other receivers they have, we got our hands full. They're a very good team. It's going to be a lot of fun. I think I'm dialed in right now. I spent the last 2 straight days watching them. Ready to go, but can we get the kids on the same level as them right now? And it should be a good matchup. I'll be honest with you, they're a great team. It's really hard to beat a great team when the president of the BCFC is also the manager.
Howie, the big statement out of the West Shore so far is no respect. The BCFC does not respect the West Shore Rebels. How have you reacted and landed with those comments?
Well, I find it funny. Especially coming from that group over in West Shore. I mean, Shane's obviously won before. Coach Hawkins won before, and they've got some really good football players, guys like Mayo and listen, man, I've coached Zach Lubin, I've coached Malik. So I know these guys they're a hell of a football team. So I mean, the whole no respect thing. I mean, it's really funny. It's probably just come down to like a little bit of a beating of the drum over there, and. Hey, listen, his kids are buying into it, so he's probably going to stick with it.
Well, I just got off the phone with Tyler McLaren. He said, go Rams, so it's pretty hard not to stick with it when he says that to me. I mean, what the hell do you do when you got the president of the BCFC cheering for the Rams? I mean, geez, we're screwed.
Shane, I mean, how he's saying, this no respect thing is it's a put on. It's what's trying to get your group fired up.
I'm going to say this. Howie's doing a hell of a job over there. Deservedly to 3-0, and the scores indicate how dominant they are right now. Respect or no respect, we have to prepare ourselves 100% to play these guys this week, and we have to be dialed in to compete. And that's what we want to do. We want to go in there and get a W, but it's going to be, if we do, it's going to be hard fought and it's going to be well earned because that is a great program right now.
Howie, how do you approach this Rebels defense right now?
Well, they're a very talented group. There's no doubt. I mean, again, just like Chilliwack was last week, I don't see any weak spots. And it all starts up front. I really like that number 8. I believe it's McKinnon.
Yeah.
I think he might be one of the most underrated football players in the league, to be perfectly honest with you. And obviously Jesse in the middle of that defense. And then you look at that back end. I mean, where's the weak spot? And again, I've coached probably 2 or 3 of those guys in the back end. And hey, listen, man, they're a hell of athletes. And then you look on their offense. They got Mayo, they got number 1. I'm sorry, I don't know his name, but he's a hell of a receiver. There you go. And Zach Lubin, another kid I coached. He's running the ball and he's running the rock real hard. And I think their O-line is better than it was last year as well. So, I think it's going to be a hell of a football game. And I wouldn't have it any other way. 3-0 versus 3-0, and at the end of the day, some team's going to be 4-0, the other one's going to be 3-1. But you know what? Guess what? We're probably going to see these guys 2 more times after Saturday night. So,
Dom, it's a testament to our league this year. The teams are, I think, in my opinion, better coached this year. I think when you watch the Rams play right now, they're not making many mistakes, and we have to go in there and we have to limit the penalties, and we have to play our best game to beat them. But you know what? We have to do it every week. We have to be 1-0 each week, and this is going to be a battle. And it's not the end of the season, though. Games 8, 9, and 10 when we need to peak, and we will see them again probably 2 more times. And I look forward to that because these are well-coached teams.
Gentlemen, I appreciate this. An entertaining setup to what's going to be an entertaining football game. So thanks for this, you guys, and best of luck to both teams.
Thanks, Dom. See you soon, Coach.
Yes, sir. Go Tyler McLaren.